Okay, for those of you who don't know, I really like the XK251. This is mine, which I bought around a year ago, so I pretty much know what it's all about. For those of you who got one after the acro mode, you got Ratatouille like me, but it's still a great quad. Manual flips, it'll beat most any quad basically I've seen, hands down. Manual flips with the gyro set at 0 and dual rates at 150, 125 on mine, I believe. If you haven't got one of these batteries or a couple of these batteries, then yeah, you should get one or two. The Nanotech, same size, 950 milliamp hour, same as the other battery. These deliver 50C. Yeah, 25 to 50C discharge, whereas this one I believe is only 25. So for a punch out and performance, this is a much better battery. The only thing you have on that is the JST connector does flap around. This is what I do with mine, just tuck it in. Velcro strap I use for the camera, just tuck it under there. Like that. So if you're looking at getting into brushless quads, this for me is still the better one over the MJX bugs free. For me, you can adjust the settings through the remote, the actual transmitter, which is better. For me, it's a bit more sporty than the MJX bugs. Controller is hobby grade, MJX bugs is just a toy grade. For me, it's toy grade looking. Yeah, I really like this XK251. I think out of all the quads which have come and gone with me, this one for me was always going to be a keeper. So I'm now testing out the action cam mod I did up with my Y8 action cam. I put a proper mic onto it now, because the other mic was terrible with interference and stuff, so just going to see how that goes with this mic. So I'm just going to arm the motors. I've got it on dual rates high, 3 gears off. I have my throttle curve on this switch here, 100% if I switch it over. So let's take it for a flight. It's in 6G at the moment, dual rates high. As I said, it's 150 and the Euro is 125, I believe. It's been a while since I've flown this. Love the performance of this quad though. Super strong in a crash as well. If you're starting down, you can just keep the settings low. Really like this quad. So those batteries are from Hobby King. I'll probably put a link in the description to the batteries. The quadcopter I actually bought myself. It's not a review model. I got this from GearBest, but you can get it from Banggood, coolerhobby.com, which is another small company I've done a couple of reviews for. They're worth checking out, price wise. I think they'll match other companies. Yeah, this thing flies real well. You've got your 4M1 ESC like the MJX bugs. I might give the MJX bugs a try. I guess the MJX bugs is better if you want to do aerial video. Action cam, this will take an action cam. But yeah, the aerial video, if you just want to do aerial video, then I guess MJX Bugs is the better choice. If you want to fly around and go crazy, then this for me is a bit more sporty than the MJX Bugs. And if you do the dual rates at what I've set mine at and the gyro at 0, you can do some serious flips with this thing. I'll switch over to, when you switch over to 3G it goes red, the light at the back. Let's do some flips. Yeah, I love this quad. Love doing manual flips with it. Serious flips. I've done a few mods on this one. Got a LiPo low voltage buzzer on there as well. This one, man, it's flipping crazy. You can just catapult it into the air. So be careful with the pitch and roll stick, because it will flip round 360 degrees if you go too far to the right or left, forwards and backwards. Just make sure you get the throttle back on in time, although this can take a beating if you are learning with brushless. For me, this is still the better quad. There's a backflip, so you can go steady with it or you can go crazy. And it can recover really well. Just be careful when you've got it in 3G. Be careful with the controls. I've switched it back to 6G now. I'll fly around for a bit. Some funnels. The lights are good on this quad. I can see them clearly in the day. The sun's out, obviously I can still see these lights quite easily. Now the weather's getting better, I'll be out a bit more flying again. Seems to have been a long winter, but it's gradually getting better here in the UK. I think there's a bit of a wind today. This can handle the wind. The camera I use on this one when I'm flying around with a camera is an 808-16 version 3. So if you guys want to put a camera on it, it's a good camera to put on this thing. It's not invasive. Flies like it hasn't got a camera on there with that one on there. Go back to 3G and get back to doing some manual crazy flipping. Sometimes it does that path autocorrect and goes a bit bonkers, mine does it. It faces the other way. You just got to keep an eye on it really. Then it's done it then. go back to 6G. Put it on 100%. Show you what the punch out is. This. So this is on 100% throttle. Sometimes it does tend to go to one side or the other, but I believe that's just the ESCs. It's now starting to flash, so I'll land it. Switch to throttle. Hold on. Love the XK251. Don't think I'll ever get bored of this thing. If you haven't got one of these, then yeah, check it out. If you've got one, then you'll know what I'm talking about. There's my buzzer mod. It's actually wired internally to the battery terminals inside the quadcopter. But yeah, if you're looking for a brushless from brushed, this thing for me is still a fantastic deal. Carbon fibre arms, for me this is a real cool quad. One I'm not going to get rid of anytime soon anyway. So this is TJ.RC UK, this is the first flight of this year. Many more to come. If you have the XK, and comment. I'd like to know what other people think of it compared to the MJX bugs. I'm pretty sure this is still a better performer than that one from what I've seen, but yeah, if I manage to get hold of one, maybe do a side-by-side comparison video. So stay tuned.
Yeah.